We're live. Hey Troy, if we're out there, let us know if we're back up, buddy. We have a tripod. Oops, this is. How do I make this look the other way? Or do you want to see it like that? No, you don't want to see it yourself.
There you go.
Hey Troy, get the tripod. Sorry.
Yeah.
If we're live again.
Okay, put it right in the front right here, Butch. No, put your phone this way. No, in front.
No.
Right here. Is it gonna work?
Yeah, but my fingers are in the way.
Oh. Okay. Wait a second. There we go. Sorry, guys. We're gonna get us situated again. Okay. They're a little crooked. You guys can talk.
All right, Troy, if we're out there, let us know if we're on or not.
Sorry, I'm getting everybody situated. Okay.
Holler if you hear me.
Yeah.
Okay, good to go, Troy said.
All right. Sir, appreciate you, Troy.
Yeah, sir.
And for everybody else, put it up for regular viewing. We'll do some editing, and we have no idea what happened. The internet just quit on us on our big camera, so we now got the little phone, and we'll muddle through. Carol Ann won't be doing such fancy audio videoing, but
No, I'm not. It's gonna stay right like this.
Look at your meter.
Yes, sir, it is.
Okay, so the reasons, and then there's another factor that I call pack responsibility. Now, when the U.S. Corps for World War II, it was all just stress, flank them, and make them. And then Mr. Kohler came along and refined it a little bit. You can address that. What is he? Oh, first let's decoys. Decoys are the guys in French ring. That's where that term comes from. And the trials. That's where that term comes from. Kohler used in his book on guard dogs. So you have three different titles for the guys who get bit, and it's because they do three different jobs. So what were the key factors the way Kohler puts it? Because that's where I got my foundation, by the way, gentlemen.
Troy says it's a little loud.
A little loud.
Can you hear me now? Troy. I'll just put mine over here, I guess. That better?
You could put them on the table.
So,
Let us know how loud we are, Troy. Go ahead, Scott.
So, Kohler. And destinations of this, or what?
How does he start dogs off? What does he say is the biggest asset? What does a person need to be a good agitator?
Needs to be somewhat physically fit, somewhat have a brain in his head, and you better listen to his trainer also.
What about acting?
Yes, he must be a John, certain quick move. It's just, you gotta sell a dog that you're pissed off at,
Right.
and you gotta sell a dog that you're running away and you're scared.
That's right.
And you either, and you gotta know when. Like Kenny Rogers said, you gotta know when to hold them, and you gotta know when to fold them. Certain dogs.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, for Kohler, it was about presenting to the dog a picture of real threat, inducing real stress. And when he was consulted by the U.S. Army to start revamping their training program. He took it leaps and bounds into the future, or it became the future. But there's no way, if you're going to have a dog on the street, there's no way you get around the need to test this dog in stressful, threatening situations. The good side of that is this: if you apply stress properly, you can take dogs that people would have never thought about protecting their property or their person. Really effective security dogs. So, but you've got to have that stress element included, and you got to know how to add the stress and bring it up without breaking the dog. Right?
You don't want to break them.
Yeah. So, what we're gonna, since we've had some interest, and Rick, if you're listening, look forward to meeting you. We already had folks call and they're interested, they're really interested. So I got with Mr. Sinclair and he volunteered me a weekend. So with his assistance, we are going to set up the first guard dog training seminar that I guess maybe has ever been done for public consumption. Yeah, what you got, Carol Ann?
Chuck said, decoy helper agitators should be able to read the dog.
Couldn't have asked it a better time.
Is that true?
Is that true? I think
I can read books.
I think he may have a point there. He might have a point. In fact, one of the differences between this seminar and what these so-called decoy seminars is we are not, at this time, you can't do a guard dog unless you know how to read a dog. I'm sorry, you just can't. Because we're inducing stress and you have to know how much and when to back off. There's a lot of little things that you will do. We're literally talking about a seminar that will teach you how to be a protection dog trainer.
And it may help with your own dog. You can try to read your own dog the right way too.
Absolutely.
On certain things you thought you were thinking a certain way,
may find out.
In one situation, might be different in another situation.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll save it for a seminar.
Yeah. So yeah, Chuck, we will be definitely working on reading the dogs. People don't really have a source to go to accurately explain prey drive and defense drive. I hear it all the time from people who come here with a dog where they say, well, I went to this such and such trainer and he said my dog didn't have any prey drive. All dogs have prey drive. I'm sorry.
Just certain dogs react a certain way to get it out of them.
Yeah, their reaction to it is different.
If you know one way of doing things and you apply it to 20 things, your percentile will be 45%.
Yeah.
If you have 20 different dogs and you can read a dog, your probability is 80%.
Right.
Or better.
Or better.
And so in your hands and on the field with us, it'd be probably 100.
Well, thank you. So, and that's it. Yeah, we will definitely be reading dogs. We'll be explaining to you how to understand how to move a dog from one drive to the other definitively. It won't be difficult. It's really, really simple. So, we're going to do reading dogs. We're going to do, of course, all the physical moves. That's the easiest part. There's nothing easier than the moving. The man that I learned the most from in the shortest time was a guy named Doug Deacon out of Canada. It's just, to this day, one of the most amazing trainers I've ever seen. And I went to his first seminar and he said, obedience, obedience, obedience. And we finally all sat around, we all kind of learned it right. We thought this was Schützen time. And he says, oh, getting the dogs to bite's the easy part. Don't worry about that. Every dog can do that. Just get your obedience. And we all looked around like, well, I've been able to get 6 out of the last 27 to bite. How's he? But sure enough, time we left and he explained exactly what these drives look like and how to recognize them. You know, it's been a cakewalk for me ever since. So we're going to concentrate on how to read a dog. The other big fallacy, the big problem I see with people that tell folks their dogs don't have any prey drive is they have one way to approach a dog They have 2 moves that they use with every dog. And if that dog doesn't react to that person's movements and technique, they say he has no prey drive. No, they have no skills. There's more than one way to skin a cat. Ancient saying. There's that damn fly again.
The how, when, and there's always the why.
Yeah. Yeah.
You need to know.
So,
I mean, I've been doing this for that long, but listening to Butch and actually concentrating on, what needs to be done and what to look for, and you start recognizing it and picking it up, and then all of a sudden you're seeing different dogs come in, and it's all, how would I say it? It's all coincided. It's all cohesion comes together. Because the dogs are all that different. When you start watching dogs, you're saying,
right,
and understanding why,
right,
and why, and when.
right.
Because the biggest thing, I can see is that, your dog's doing good. You got a dog, yeah, you did great. That dog did great. You bring another dog in, you do the same thing, and then you ruin that dog.
Yeah, yeah.
You won't do nothing because he's not, like you said, they have personalities, not like people, but they do have personalities. And it doesn't matter what breed it is. It could be
Springer Spaniel.
Yeah, but it could be 2 Dobermans, it could be 2 Shepherds, it could be 2 Rotties, and they're totally different dogs. So you thought you knew, you might know, but you don't really know what you're talking about.
There you go. And there's where, because everyone has one way they learn to approach a dog, and it don't work like that. We think of prey drive entirely, but I've had more people with Mastiffs come to me than anything else. I think over the years that's sort of become my Mastiffs and American Bulldogs. There's just a lot of those people come because sport dog trainers don't think those dogs can do it because they're defensive. They're not prey driven. That's the other thing we're going to do at this seminar. We're going to show you how to use defense drive to get a dog as well trained as he would be with prey drive. And you can use the defense drive if you apply it correctly to switch him into prey drive. So it's not that the dog doesn't have prey drive, they all have prey drive. It's just the way their individual metabolism kicks out adrenaline, which is what gets them excited, and how quickly they react to movement. It's not that they don't have the prey drive, it's just they don't have the reaction in prey drive that you want them to have. So we are going to try to show everybody how to shape a prey drive in a basset hound, because they got it too, into something that you can then utilize as a security dog. So it's going to be it's the weekend of October 15th. Still formulating a few of the plans, but this much I can tell you, we'll probably start open house on Thursday. I'll close up the kennel, and we will let anyone who wants to come in on Thursday, starting from noon on. We'll do some shaking howdies, have a little barbecue, some meat that night, and get to know each other. On Friday, we'll officially start at 3 o'clock Friday afternoon. We'll do again an official shaking howdy, and get to know each other. We'll probably get a few dogs out, take a look at them, answer a few questions, probably pop a top or 2, and visit for most of the evening. We may start working dogs on Friday if y'all are so inclined. We'll start Saturday morning with a 2-hour classroom, and I will try to define for you exactly what prey drive is. Don't worry, it won't take much. I know you've been to seminars where the guys talk. Here, remember this, I've never said this before, but when you're looking for a trainer, when they don't know squat, they just talk a lot. So
That's good.
we ain't gonna do much talking. We're gonna show you real quickly how you can understand these things like prey and defense drive that are real simple. We'll explain them quickly, and then we're gonna throw you out here. We're gonna invite people in my training classes to bring their dogs out. You can bring your dog if you want to have people work your dogs. So there should be plenty of dogs for people to practice with. Some of them are going to be never seen a sleeve before. Some of them are going to be man-stopping, banshee-beating monsters. So we're going to give everyone an array. We'll work through until Sunday. And we might even hold a mock Canine Post Sports trial on Sunday afternoon if we get enough, if you boys think you're good enough to agitate for them. So, October 13 through October 16, you can call me. Go to our webpage, phone number's on there. We're going to go battle that fly and keep buzzing around, getting in our technicians.
We get recording here.
Crawling up your nose there, Carol Ann, slot him.
Record like some sky raisins.
Oh yeah, sky rays. Yeah, that's a sky raisin for a dog.
The ones with jalapenos.
yeah. So anyway, I forgot about the jalapenos. Just had some information you can use, and if you get the chance, you can always call me. My phone number's listed everywhere. I mean, don't text that phone number because it's a landline. I'll be more than happy to explain more. Cost is probably going to be, I don't know, to be announced. We'll figure out what it's going to take, and equipment and time, and Scott's time and everything, and we'll go from there. But starting October 13th through October 16, give us a call, folks. And until that time,
Like, subscribe,
purchase.
purchase the Bible, and always remember, it's all about the dogs.
Thank you, folks.